Did you know every human being is going to hell? Yes, every single one of us. And Christians, this includes you too, not because you're evil, not because you didn't pray hard enough, but because you were never taught comprehension, only belief. The truth they never told you. Hell does not mean an underground fire pit. That image came much later, injected through fear-based theology. In the original languages, Sheol, Hebrew, means the grave. Hades, Greek, means the grave. Gehenna means a physical valley where trash and bodies were burned. All of them point to the same place, death, the grave, where every human body goes. So why do people still fear hell? Because comprehension is chained and belief is rewarded. Christianity doesn't teach you how to understand words. It teaches you how to submit to interpretations you're told. Don't question, just believe. Faith over understanding. That's not spirituality. That's mental captivity. This is how the matrix works. If you can't define a word, if you don't know its origin, if you never check the language, you can be controlled by images instead of truth. Fire keeps you afraid. Fear keeps you obedient. Obedience replaces comprehension. That's the chokehold, the uncomfortable fact. A person who cannot comprehend will always be ruled by someone who can. Religion didn't enslave bodies first. It enslaved language, then thought. You don't escape the matrix by praying harder. You escape it by learning how to read, decode, and think. Hell isn't a place you fall into. It's a state of ignorance you're trained to live in, and once comprehension returns, fear collapses. Before emotions kick in, let's address the selective hearing in the back saying, "No, I'm going to heaven." Cool, show the verse. Not a sermon, not a pastor's opinion, not a funeral speech. Show the verse that says when you die, you go to heaven. I'll wait. Now let's go to what your own book actually says. This is why I keep saying comprehension is what's enslaving you. 1. The Bible says the dead know nothing. Ecclesiastes 9:5. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything, neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Read it slowly. The dead know nothing, no awareness, no reward, no memory. So explain this. If you're in heaven thinking, praising, worshiping, recognizing loved ones, how does that work when the dead know nothing and have no memory? It doesn't. 2. The Bible says your thoughts stop. Psalm 146:4. His breath goeth forth, he returneth to his earth. In that very day his thoughts perish. Not travel, not ascend, not float to heaven. Thoughts perish, no consciousness, no awareness, no heaven activity. 3. The Bible says the dead stay in the grave. Job 14:12. So man lieth down and riseth not, till the heavens be no more, they shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep. Sleep means death, grave means destination, awakening means future event, not immediate heaven. Now let's decode the word heaven, slowly. Since I'm here to help you with comprehension skills, let's remove the spell. The original word translated as heaven is Hebrew, shamayim, Greek, oranos. Both mean sky, firmament above, or atmosphere, not a mansion, not a throne room, not a spiritual resort. You see heaven every single day. Look up. That blue space, that's heaven in the original language. Birds fly in it, clouds move through it, rain comes from it. That's why the Bible says, the birds of the heaven, the rain of the heaven, the stars of the heaven, because it's talking about the sky. You don't go there when you die. You're already under it while you're alive. This is how belief replaced comprehension. Later theology spiritualized a physical word. They turned the sky into an afterlife. They turned the grave into a fire pit. They turned sleep into conscious awareness. They turned metaphor into literal fear. That's not revelation. That's redefinition. And once words are redefined, fear replaces understanding. This is how belief systems control people. Not by changing reality, but by changing what words mean. When you restore the original meanings, the fear collapses, because nothing supernatural was happening. It was a language switch, not a divine mystery. Fear keeps you obedient. Heaven keeps you hopeful. Both keep you from understanding the text, so let's connect the dots. Hell means the grave. Heaven means the sky. Death means unconscious sleep. Resurrection means future concept, meaning everyone goes to the same place, not because we're wicked, but because we're human. Your homework. Read this daily. Ecclesiastes 9:5. Psalm 146:4. Read them without sermons, without fear, without imagination. Read them with comprehension, because once comprehension kicks in, hell loses its power, heaven loses its illusion, fear collapses, the matrix glitches. Religion didn't enslave people with chains first. It enslaved them by breaking their ability to understand words. And once you reclaim comprehension, the spell breaks.